Hello. So I wanted to make a separate video on my thoughts on Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, just because I have quite a few thoughts and my last video was already too long, so I thought it'd be better to make it separate. I will say, first off, overall, as a package, I loved the game, and I did have, by the end of it, have a great experience playing it. Tape 1, I found to be so slow. Like, just the pacing of it drove me a bit mad that I almost quit, and I found it very hard to get back into playing it. I mean, it did take me a while to get back into it anyway, because I had to move house and stuff like that. Stuff that doesn't matter. But I was still kind of dragging my heels a bit. I think as a huge Life is Strange fan, I kind of wanted more out of it, I guess. I understand it probably does have to be slow paced because of the amount of things you could explore in it, and it needs to give you the time to be able to do that. But it was just very hard for me as someone with kind of a short attention span. I just kind of wanted to move on a little bit. I had a lot of technical difficulties with it, and I don't know if it's just because I'm kind of dumb or what, but I found that the music was way louder than the dialogue sometimes, but sometimes the dialogue was all of a sudden really loud, and the music was so loud over really important parts, like the reveal about Kat's leukemia. I completely missed that because I was trying to sort all the sound out and I could not hear a thing. It might just be my headphones. It could have just been me. I'm not so great with the sound stuff, as you could probably tell by my videos. I'm still working out that kind of stuff. I think that really put a dampener on my enjoyment for the game, and if that was different, I would have enjoyed it a hell of a lot more, and probably even taken more time to play it, because I think that just made me want to just get to the end of it so I could be done, to be fair. I also found that all the filming stuff with the camera and the stuff that you had to capture, like, I don't really care about that, and like, I wanted it to be more integral to the actual story. And there were a couple of things you had to go and look back footage and use footage for, which was kind of cool, but I wanted more of that, and I wanted maybe using that footage to catch Corey doing something, or something to do with the abyss, or something like that. But to me, I wasn't really that into it, and I just wanted to get on with the main story, and I feel like that kind of took away from it. I just wish it was kind of utilised a bit better. I did end up loving the characters so much though. Kat, I ended up falling in love with Kat and was heartbroken when I eventually found out what was going on. I loved Swan as well. I loved how kind of geeky she was. Kind of related to her a lot. Nora, wasn't too fussed about Nora. Nora kind of got on my nerves. After a while, wasn't that into Nora. I didn't really set out to romance anybody. I think to begin with, I thought Nora was meant to go for Autumn for some reason. I don't know why I got that in my head, but I ended up just trying to be friends with all of them. But by then, my stats were still saying new friends, so I didn't even really bond with them all that well. I still kind of seemed to be an outsider, which is like me in real life. Just so socially awkward. But if I were to go back and play, which I think I might just play it on I may buy it for the PS5 and try it on there, because I played it on Steam and I'm more of a console person, so maybe that kind of ruined it a bit for me as well. But I may try and romance Kat if I ever play it again, and I'm gonna definitely take more time to explore things. But yeah, I think Looking back, I would have liked to romance Kat because I think it would have more of an impact on Swan and me as the main player if you romance Kat. And of course, we know that I love a 90s setting. I grew up in the 90s, I was a kid in the 90s. It was honestly just an amazing time. I would have loved to have been a teen in the 90s or even a young adult because life just honestly seemed easier, and there's no social media, and it was so good. So I love any game with that setting. It's so nostalgic to me, and I just love it. I just feel right at home when I play games like that. So I loved the whole era and the setting, and it reminded me a lot of a game that I played called Gone Home. So if you haven't watched that, you should go and watch it. It's such a fun game, and the visuals of the game and the music was so beautiful, and I just loved it. It's stuff like that that's make me want to go back and play the game again. Just the whole aesthetic, so good. The whole thing with Kat, again, like I didn't really see that coming at all, and it did break my heart. There was the supernatural elements to it, and I thought it was going to end up more in that direction, but Kat's leukemia really grounded the game, and just really heartbreaking. And just the fact that Kat, again, was acting so strange, and I just never thought it was leukemia. I thought the abyss had made her, when she was coughing and stuff, I thought that was because of the abyss, and because she'd like given a token, was it to get the tickets or something to be able to go to the gig or whatever. I thought that was a consequence of that. It was making her ill. I didn't think she'd already had leukemia, but it honestly explained so much. The whole abyss thing kind of took me a while to understand. I didn't really get it. I'm not kind of the smartest person. By the end, because Kat seems to be, or with the ending I got, and I think that part of the ending is canon to everyone, where Kat is stuck in the abyss and Swan goes in. That definitely leaves it open to another game. I have read somewhere, I think it was on a Reddit post or something, that there will be another Lost Records game, but I think they were gonna go with new characters or something. They have definitely left it open to further go into that storyline and maybe see how Kat comes out of the abyss. And it's really interesting when you see Kat at the end, she has her hair, which suggests she's not ill in the abyss. So I wonder what that means. And I would play another game if they brought it out, because I really want to know where this is going. I definitely think I got a bad ending because Swan ended up alone and the other two left, and I don't know what I did wrong with my choices to make the other two leave, but I know there is an ending where you could have all three of them there. So I don't know what I did to drive these people away. I'm so sorry. I have no idea, but if I play it again, I'm going to try my best to have all three of them there at the end with me. Yeah, but the abyss just kind of confused me. I know there's endings where Kat goes into the abyss with Corey, or she's dragged in to the abyss. But the ending I got, she just kind of disappeared and ended up in the abyss anyway. So that's where the game obviously wants her. But it just kind of confused me a little bit. I was kind of hoping that with Corey going into the abyss, he was like a token, and then Kat could kind of make a wish to be relieved of her leukemia and live a really good life, but unfortunately not. But that might be in the next game. You never know. We'll see. Maybe it's just wishful thinking on my part. But yeah, I would definitely play another one. It is a solid game. It's just very slow. And Tape 2 really saved it, I think. And finally, special mention for Gertie the deer. I love that deer. See, anything cute I'm a sucker for, and that deer broke my goddamn heart. I swear to God. Just with the cuteness alone. Oh, Garty. You get more pets. No one's something so adorable, you just can't cope with it. I need to walk away right now. Like, it's too cute. I can't emotionally deal with the cuteness. All stages of cute aggression, honestly. Anyway, next game I'll be playing will be Life is Strange Reunion, which is out on the 26th of March. With my work schedule, I don't know when exactly I'll be able to play it, but I want to play it as soon as possible. I'm so excited, but I do also have thoughts on it, but I'll probably explain those after I've played. Thank you for watching if you did. I really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it if you left comments and things like that. I hate asking for stuff like that. It just feels so lame and needy to ask for stuff like that, but it would make my day if you left a little comment. I would really appreciate it. Thank you if you watched the whole playthrough or even bits of it, and let me know your thoughts and theories on the game, or if I've just misinterpreted stuff, just let me know in a nice way, obviously. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and theories, because I'm really interested to see them all. I have been reading other theories online about this game. But yeah, thank you. Take care. Bye.